guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dariana, aka Not at Her Time, aka your trading bestie. Today's video is another little trading journey chat. I just like talking to y'all. I just like chatting with y'all. So I wanted to bring this topic to the channel. Today's topic is maintaining relationships while on your trading journey. And I mean all types of relationships, romantic, family, and friends. Usually when we first start our trading journeys, we get so obsessed with it that all we want to do is absorb information. And honestly, charts and trading is the only thing on our mind. And as a result of that, we don't text people, we don't call people, and we definitely not going out, because why are we going to go out when the charts are in the house? It's kind of like you go ghost on everything that's not related to trading. I feel like this is where the issues can start arising, because when you start pouring so much of your energy into trading stuff and learning how to trade, you start taking away from that energy. Isn't just coming out of nowhere, it's being taken from somewhere else. And usually it's the relationships that the energy gets taken from. We no longer are, making time to hang out with friends, to go out and party, or whatever you used to do before you started trading. We don't be on the phone, we don't be on social media. At least that's, I know with me, when I started trading, I was off Instagram. Like, I did not post up on Instagram anymore. It just wasn't, what's there to post? What's there to post? The only thing I'm doing is looking at charts. I kind of fell off on that on my Instagram from high school, and I just stopped posting on it. And you kind of like disconnect yourself from the world and people. I also think it can be hard to maintain these relationships because there's a lack of understanding between the people involved. For example, think like family members not understanding why you want to be a trader, or think your friends thinking you don't mess with them because you don't talk to them and you don't hang out with them anymore, but really, you just locking in on something that's important to you. I feel like the friendship and the relationship I do have that I was able to maintain through my whole trading journey, mainly I can say that relationship and that friendship is strong because there's an understanding between us, because they know what I got going on. I feel like the people who you talk to the most know what you're doing in life. Like, they know that you're working on trading. For me, I feel like maintaining a relationship, my relationship is easy because we're both traders, so he already knows what it is. And for my friendship, I feel like we've been able to maintain that friendship because we consistently communicate what's going on. We acknowledge that we don't text a lot, we don't call a lot. We always know that we're available for each other. But one thing I feel like that keeps that friendship so strong is that when we do hang out, when we do carve out time to actually, pour into our friendship, we are both very present in the moment. We are not looking at our phones, we're not really taking pictures, or we're not doing anything really with devices. We're always talking, we're always going out somewhere, eating food or something, doing a hobby that we have in common. It's always very intentional time together. When people understand you and you understand them, and y'all have a strong communication of like how y'all feel about each other, like, okay, I really, really value you as my friend, and I also appreciate you for working with me, for making time for our schedules to align so we can maintain our friendship for many more years. And same thing with like the relationship. When you're working on something, you'll be working on that thing for like hours out the day, almost every single day if you can. So it's very easy to kind of neglect your partner if you're in a relationship. But again, coming back to that communication, just letting them know like, hey, I'm about to, I'm trading right now, or like, hey, I'm about to be editing, or hey, I'm about to do this. And then they, they understand. I'll say that's probably my one and only tip for maintaining relationships on your trading journey is just communication, so that y'all can have an understanding. And that's kind of where I lack, y'all, because I don't be communicating with people. I just kind of like fall off the earth and like disappear, and I just be like, I don't know, it's just really, really bad. But low-key, this is why I think I do that though. This, I feel like, is the main reason why I struggled to keep up with people I was close with in the past, or people that I, care about, but I just haven't talked to in a while. Usually, when you are catching up with someone that you haven't talked to in a while, and it doesn't even have to be an old friend, it could be like, you know, an acquaintance, a teacher, you know, a neighbor, like someone you just knew from the past. Usually those conversations go like this. They'll be like, hey, how you been? And then you'll be like, hey, like, I've been good, like, how you been doing? And then they'll be like, man, I've been good. And then they'll go in and start talking about maybe a little bit about some current events in their life, you know, what's been going on with them, whether it's good or bad. And then you'll respond accordingly and, you know, support them, you know, give them encouraging words, or, you know, just, you know, respond accordingly to whatever they told you. Then, this is the part I dread. After you respond accordingly, the next logical and I guess polite conversation topic would be what's been going on in your life. Ever since I started my trading journey, I've honestly dreaded these conversations, whether it's like with family or old friends or like people I see at my job or like anything. I just hate these conversations because I don't want to talk about my personal life, because the only thing that be going on in my personal life is trading stuff. Y'all know how it be, like trading is such a like big part of a lot of our lives. In my experience, ever since I started trading, my daily life has been waking up to trade, back testing, studying things, whatever topic I need to learn, whether it's trading related or not, studying other stuff, going to work, reading, really just be inside doing what you got to do for your trading journey, honestly. When people ask me like, oh, how you been doing or what you been up to, I usually give short answers, short and sweet answers, like, oh, I've been good, you know, same old, and just leave it at that. Sometimes I hate doing that because I feel like it comes off as boring. But I mean, if y'all on your trading journey, y'all know it don't even really be same old sometimes, because stuff be going on the trading journey. Like, we just made this whole switch to a whole different trading world. Okay, went to the forex to futures. You might have a funded account and you about to get a payout and you trying to keep it together. You excited, happy about that. Or you might have blown your account and you just trying to recover from that. Or maybe Jerome Powell was talking that day and it was some crazy stuff going on in the market. Or maybe like you're learning a new strategy. There's something going on in your life right now, but the only thing that you can really think about is trading. I don't know if y'all experience this too, but you just don't want to bring that stuff up to certain people or anybody, to be honest. Not even certain people, but anybody at all that's not in that same space, because like maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm delusional, but I feel like trading has a stigma tied to it and I just don't want to bring it up. The casual conversation can sometimes easily lean into like your personal life or what you got going on outside of, you know, work or wherever you're at the moment. And I hate that because I don't want to tell everybody that I'm a trader. I don't want to tell everybody that, you know, I switched to futures and, you know, this is what I'm excited about. Or I don't want to tell everybody everything I'm working on when it comes to my goals and everything. That's kind of my problem with that. Just wanting to be open with people, but at the same time, you just want to keep stuff to yourself. You already kind of know the stigma, the sentiment towards what you're doing anyway. So you just don't even want to bring it up. This is the kind of stuff that keeps me from keeping up with my friends and keeping up with my family. It sucks sometimes because, you know, people are important. Like, it's important to have these relationships in your life. It's important to have friendships in your life. In these spaces sometimes, these spaces where we're so laser focused on our goals, you know, our only main importance in life is to like be successful and, you know, accomplish our goals. I always have to ask myself in my little book, I don't know, y'all probably haven't seen this book in a while, but my little book that I be carrying with me, that I be writing everything down, the first page in this book is a list of my top 10 values. I have to ask myself, like, where does this fall in the list of my values? What do I value more? If I value my goals more than I value people in my life, then act accordingly. But if I do value, let's say family, let's not even use like friends or relationships as an example, let's just say family, like brothers, sisters, cousins, grandparents, like people you may not always get along with, but like if you like value those relationships, you should make time to like be with them, and you should try do the best you can to maintain those relationships, even if you barely have time to put into trading because of your work and your job, the way your life is set up. It can be hard. I can just say I'm making this video to bring up the question on like where do our values lie in relation to each other. I had an old video idea back when I was planning or daydreaming about Not Her Time, and I had this whole list of video ideas that I was gonna do. One of those video ideas was about isolating yourself on your journey and why you shouldn't do it. Obviously, I didn't make that video because obviously I'm making this one right now. I'm making this video instead, but that's something I'm still trying to figure out. Like, I feel like a lot of us do isolate ourselves on our journeys because we feel like people don't get us anymore. We have a different mindset now. Our opinions, our values don't really align with the people we once hung out with. So you kind of feel isolated and you think, let me just focus on trading. Let me just focus on trading and, you know, forget everybody else. Whether this happened intentionally or unintentionally, we still have to bring up the question on what's more important in our life. I'm not gonna say one is right and one is wrong. It's just one of them thoughts that I be having in my brain that I be trying to navigate. Like, what can I do more for the people that I care about to show them that I still care about them? What can I do to show them that I still care about their friendship? I still care about them being my family. What can I do to like really pour into those relationships in my life, but still not take away from, you know, my peace when it comes to my trading journey and my trading career? I'm wondering if y'all have any experiences or advice, or if y'all also kind of feel the same way I'm feeling when it comes to maintaining your relationships on your trading journey. If you do, like, I'm interested, definitely please leave it in the comments. Just to sum it up, how can we, going forward, if this is what you want to do, if you want to make your relationship stronger with your friends, family, or your partner, what can we do to maintain and pour into those relationships and build those relationships up while we're also still pouring into ourselves and our trading journeys as well? Still something I'm trying to navigate to this day. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. If y'all also have any experience with this, or y'all relate to what I'm saying, definitely leave it in the comments. I would definitely love to read them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If no one has told you yet, let me be the one to tell you that someone has faith in you, and that someone is me. With love, I will see y'all in the next video.